from Echo Base Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. Echo Base Network. Thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. We're back. Oh, he almost made it in time. He almost made it in time.
Oh, right there at the last second.
Oh, safe.
Oh,
you made it.
Man.
You made it. All right. Everybody, thank you for being here. We got 100 people here at the top of the show. Thank you so much. Be sure to hit that like button and everything else Valiant Renegade says. All right. Let's go ahead and bring in the entire panel tonight and see how everybody's doing. So, ladies and gentlemen, Darth Moth Simpus Rissman.
Hello. Merry Christmas.
Looking mighty elfish tonight.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
All right. And Knee pain, ladies and gentlemen. Knee pain in the house.
I actually just got done watching Knee Pain's "I Quit" video.
Am I the YouTuber formerly known as? So
Yeah.
You will always be knee pain.
Yeah.
Oh no.
You will always be knee pain. You know, I've got some channels that I've hit the pause button indefinitely on, so totally get it. Totally. Shut up. All right. Okay. So, guys, how's everybody doing? How was Christmas? Like
Wonderful. Wonderful. Hope y'all's was good as well.
We're not doing ours until this Sunday. So
Okay.
But
you did a little bit of Christmas.
Yeah,
yesterday.
a little bit with the kids and stuff, with my brother and his two kids. The rest of the family isn't going to be here until Sunday, so we'll do it then. So yeah.
Very cool. Knee pain. How's your week been? How's everything been going?
good. Some much needed break from work. I think some of us are feeling that. I finally succeeded on Christmas Day. So the past couple months, I've been slowly teaching my grandson how to floss dance, and he finally did at the Christmas dinner. And now his mom is pretty upset with me. So,
I don't even know what that is. Floss dance?
Somehow, knee pain, you did not strike me as a floss dancer.
I'll tell you some stories.
I'm gonna have to look that up.
Yeah, it's something the kids were doing, and my teenagers, when they were before their teens, used to do it all the time. And then I learned how to do it, and I did it. I did it at a playground one time and embarrassed them, and they stopped floss dancing forever after that. So
Yeah.
So,
Coach gets it. You're doing the dad thing. Just like, how much can I embarrass the kids?
I totally get it. And look, I mean, I told you guys, I'm changing jobs. Like I totally. I mean, I'm not working in the same city.
Wow.
Like for the first time in 17 years, I'm going to be working where I live. I'm not going to have to commute any longer. And hey, buddy, and I got to say, I'm going to a place where my entire family is at, wife and both kids. So it's going to make for an interesting second semester.
That could be a really positive thing or a really bad thing.
I think it's, well, I mean, all I got to do is my thing in my classroom, you know.
It's going to be great, Coach. It's going to be great.
It's going to be fantastic. It's going to free up a lot of time. So Christmas happened, and, you know, I don't know how many weeks it's been, 2 weeks maybe, but some of my old gaming friends talked me into reinstalling Ark Survival Ascended. And I have been, like, totally obsessed, like, playing that game more than a full-time job. But that's how I'm enjoying the holidays. You know, I've taken a break from going to the gym as much. I mean, I have been going, but I'm not going to the gym like 5 times a week. Just kind of pulling back on that a little bit, just getting some rest. I've got to go get my room set up, you know, at work.
Yeah.
And I've got to start planning,
Get your
which is going to take some time.
Get your curriculum ready, yeah.
So I'm going to start all that process tomorrow. Won't take too long. You know, when you've been doing something as long as I've been doing this, I'm going to read a little bit and then I'm going to be ready to go. So that's pretty much it. But everybody, thank you all for being here. Go ahead, Nick.
I'm going to be doing the same job I'm always doing, and I don't have to plan anything or do anything. I'm just going to be sitting here hanging out doing the same thing.
Yeah, we know. so there's nothing new there, is what you're saying.
Nothing new there.
All right, yeah. All right. Well, awesome, guys. So let's see. Graph Web with a $2 super chat, hashtag cancel Disney Plus. I think everybody here has canceled Disney Plus except me.
Yeah,
And me.
I've never even subscribed to Disney Plus ever.
Yeah.
I did get it for free through Verizon that first year it was open. But I didn't pay for it. I got it for free.
Thank you, Graph Web, for the super chat. It's getting hotter and hotter every time I say it.
Coach, the good news is you and I are paying for everyone else to pirate it. So that's excellent.
Yeah, I
We're
guess
doing our
I
part
guess so.
for the cause.
Yeah. Thank you, Graph Web. We appreciate it, brother. Ted's Nerd World. Roses are red. Skeleton Crew sucks. Disney is bad. Save all your bucks.
Yeah.
Not bad,
Ugh.
Ted. Ted, I think we need to see you at karaoke next year.
Yeah. Yeah, we'll get
Not
Ted
in
up
May.
there.
Not
You're
in
really
May.
good at recording other people and putting them up there.
Yeah.
But I think I need to see some Ted up there.
Yeah, we gotta see some Ted's Nerd World up there.
Or I will
Karaoke.
say your real first name.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Sosa
Dox 'em.
Potence. Sosa Potence 300. I need help hopping on the stream for members. Awesome. We will help you with that. We will be having member pop-ins on Tuesday. We're going to do our regular show.
Are we
30,
doing it on New Year's
45
Eve?
minutes.
Are we doing it on New Year's Eve?
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna be here Tuesday. That's
I
right.
guess we'll push it back to Thursday again.
Yeah, that's
Just
right.
reminding it's New Year's Eve. I mean, I'm
Yeah.
available because I have no life, but just reminding that it's New Year's Eve.
I may be available. I don't know. It depends on the family. So
I don't know why that release schedule is so dumb to me. I mean, did they not look at the dates and be like, "Oh, this is
it doesn't
Christmas.
matter. Nobody's watching it.
Yeah, this is New Year's Eve." Yeah,
They're
probably,
like,
yeah, they're
it doesn't
probably,
even
"Ah,
matter
cool."
anymore. Let's just release the thing. You
Yeah.
know.
And this,
Well, it's
this
already
last
paid for.
episode, and this last episode was one of the best ones they've done. I don't know. I don't understand.
Knee pain, how much looking into and planning and how much strategy do they really use based on your experience for picking when they release?
That I never really knew anything about when release dates come out.
So they never really talked about it. Yeah,
No.
I gotcha.
I think
Who
I think
handles
there
the
was
release
probably
The showrunners or like the marketing people?
so I think there's I mean it depends. Like I remember back on Cartoon Network with Clone Wars, I think it was obviously they had limited airtime, right? They had to so Cartoon Network I think probably ultimately had to say there because that was their network. They can only air so much at once. Now you have streaming, you don't have to have those limitations.
Yeah.
So, but I think there's probably a plan as far as like how much of their current content, just like a YouTube channel, right? You kind of release a steady amount, each week or each month. I think I have a lot more freedom there.
Awesome. All right. Well, thank you, Sosa Potence, for sending that in, and we'll see you next week
and so
on the pop-ins.
Sosa Potence, if you need help, DM me somehow. I'm happy to help. If you need to understand how to get in or whatever, just find me. It's Matt Rissman. Find me anywhere.
Yep. He looks just like that. Can't miss him.
And my name is the same everywhere. So
Yeah, and also if you guys are Grandmaster members and are on Twitter and aren't a part of the Grandmasters group, just DM us and say, "Hey, I'm a Grandmaster." I'll just verify it, and then I'll add you to the group, and everybody in there, you can communicate with everybody, and everybody can help out with anything and all that sort of stuff. So,
Yep. Very cool. Ted's Nerd World, EBN Thursdays. Happy New Year to all. Love everyone with a $5 super chat. Thank you, Ted. We appreciate that very much, my man. Still need karaoke. Not gonna let it go. But thank you, sir. Appreciate that. Darth Maul's lower half just came home from a week's long vacation. Did I miss anything? Has Disney Star Wars been decanonized already?
no.
For many.
it's
But,
it's decanonized in my mind.
Yeah.
But Disney, no. One day, hopefully, we'll get like what was it? Star Trek Discovery that just got decanonized.
Boy, that's a reach and a half. If you're using a cartoon to say you've been decanonized, that's a reach and a half. That's a reach. Okay.
Yep. Sosa Potence. Oh, I thought it was today. I'll holler next week. Very good.
DM
We were gonna do it today, but with the holidays and everybody being busy and all that, it's probably just be better.
Yeah.
That we pushed it.
Yep. Nick's call. I agree.
Yeah.
He makes the decisions. I
Nick's
make
the boss. Nick's the boss.
I make the suggestions.
I just work here.
Yeah. Venger, $4.99. Jude's Law character went really dark, telling SM33 to refill the pool with acid while the pirates were at the halt door.
Was so great. It was so great.
That was a pretty good scene.
That was pretty dark. I was surprised Disney actually did that.
I don't think so. Look, we saw him go kind of dark mode right there towards the end. I don't think that's real. I think he's still going to be the happy-go-lucky. I'm not saying that he's like always on the up and up and great guy or anything. He's going to do what's best for him, but I don't think he's as dark as he was portrayed in that episode. I'm not buying it.
He sure knew he must have read the Jedi's Handbook on sayings, because he was he was channeling his inner Qui-Gon a couple of times. So there's something very peculiar about the way he's been behaving, for sure.
Well, so let's go ahead and just jump right into that. Watching the episode, you know, we're and just for everybody, just so you know, we're going to talk about the episode for a few minutes, the four of us, and then we're going to talk about 2024 and what did we enjoy about 2024. Is there anything we're really looking forward to in 2025? And maybe, if time permits, discuss some of our favorite Christmas memories with you guys. So the episode, I'll kick us off. It was a little bit better than the last 2 weeks. I did enjoy the darker tone. The kids weren't as irritating in this episode. The droid still steals the show. SM-33. He's really good. There were about 4 or 5 times where I felt that they were channeling Indiana Jones in the Temple of Doom.
Yes.
Yeah, definitely.
And I'm not saying that critically. I'm just saying,
There was an obvious connection there.
the thing that they stepped on to trigger, the trap. I said, I looked at Nick and I said, "Not my fault, not my fault."
Yeah. You
like-
told me you stand right here, Dr. Jones. I stand here.
And when the repulsor lift where he got shot and they up to the
yeah.
repulsor lift.
when dude got blasted right in the middle of the chest, and then the camera pans and it's Urkel, and I said, "Did I do that?"
Yeah.
Yeah. I told Coach, I was like, man, if they would have had him saying that line, 10 out of 10 for me for this episode.
Oh, I made Nick laugh. Okay, and that ain't easy.
Yeah, I was like,
He is not an easy laugh.
Well,
I was like-
and then later when he filled up the place with acid, it was Urkel said, "Silvo." It was him. It was him saying it again.
Yeah.
So he's dead.
We don't know.
We don't know.
I doubt it.
I hope
doubt
so.
it.
Yeah. They
That would be good.
yeah.
He was
I
basically
really,
a side character of no value.
yeah. Yeah, I really would have liked it. They would have thrown that line in there though. Like you know that in what was it? Tropic Thunder, you never go full tard. They just needed to go full tard on this show and just had him say the line.
Yeah.
So
that was the 5th episode. There's 3 episodes left.
There is.
This episode was kind of, and look, this isn't critique. This is just what happened. It was another side mission to get to the end. So the people who were saying that this show has a lot of parallels between video games, I can kind of see that.
yeah, we got to go here to do this thing, then we got to go here to do that thing, and we got to go here to do that thing to get this part of the puzzle. And
Yeah. But now they know, I guess, where they're going, the coordinates to get back home. That's going to be really interesting.
And we know why at now is so important. At least they think explain that part.
Yeah, the money.
So-
We thought about the money, and they confirmed the money.
It's a mill. They can make endless money if he gets the not the mill, but the mint. The mint.
Yep. So all right.
basically
So
Fort Knox of the Empire, the Old Republic.
I'm going to give the episode a 6.75.
Yeah, what did you give last week's episode, Coach?
6.
Last week you were a 6, right? So,
Yeah.
okay.
I'm not quite 7, but it could be a 7.
Yeah.
So, but I definitely want to score it a little higher than I did the previous 2 weeks. But look, the show has been it is what it is.
Mm.
It's not, I don't feel like it's made for me. If it was, and I'm okay with that, whatever. They have marketed this thing towards a younger generation, and it's not going to work. I don't think there's any doubt about that.
I had it on, and my kids walked in, looked at it, 30 seconds, walked out.
Yeah, my nieces and nephews, I was like, hey, you guys see the Skeleton Crew, the kids show? And they're like, no.
People just aren't interested in Star Wars anymore.
Yeah, never even heard of it.
Yeah.
But I have to tell you all, where I saw kids packed in was at Sonic 3.
Yes,
Right?
yes.
If this somehow had the same appeal as, I had never seen so many, and they were all sitting still, and they were transfixed.
Do they even make Sonic games anymore?
Yeah.
Do kids still play those?
Yeah.
Apparently the merchandise is selling like crazy too right now.
Yeah, so I was at the theater and I was picking some things up there, and it was packed out full of kids, and they were all like all of them, Sonic. They were sitting there talking about it and like all excited about seeing Sonic. Yeah. Nobody was talking about Mufasa. Nobody was talking about Moana 2. Nobody was talking about any of that. It was all Sonic, and I was like, wow, man, this. It's I mean, kids are all about it. And my nieces and nephews, they wanted the Sonic popcorn buckets, they wanted the Sonic mask, like all of it.
Yeah. No. I visited with my buddy. He has a 5-year-old and an 8-year-old. And I said, what about Skeleton Crew? And they're like, what is it? I was like, it's a Star Wars show. And they're like, is it animated? I was like, it's live action. The kids are their age. I said they would really love this. And one of his kids was like, well, did you see Sonic 3? What did you think about that? And I was like, oh, Lord, here we go.
Yeah.
Right. So on your point about kids watching it, I mean, listen, the creature design again in this episode, we had moons in a bath. We had a hut. There was a lot of things going on here that were really, really well done, deep cut. The big monster that helped them get downstairs, all of that stuff that was done with such care and feeding, I thought was beautiful. And but ultimately, if you're not watching it, okay. I mean, so for me, the episode was probably an 8 again. I enjoyed it much more than the last one. And then, the whole him spouting a lot of the Jedi, I don't know if he was mocking the Jedi beliefs, but attachments and the Qui-Gon thing. And there were several things that he said. I'm like, did he get a hold of the Jedi texts? I mean, like, this is not like common things you say. And of course, he got the lightsaber at the end, and we'll see. So it felt very well cared for. But again, I just wish more people were watching it.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to take a lot of time for them to get back, to healthy and make people interested again. And it's going to take more than Andor season 2.
Well, and someone in the chat was like $700 billion. I was like, wait a minute, it wasn't quite that much.
Right.
But yeah, I know.
And I don't really see this as a kids show, because kids shows these days, kids are attracted to animation. I mean, as I'm a grandfather, I know kids shows. I see it kind of more of a family show, but it's not still drawing in the families. I mean, my partner, she sat there on the couch looking at her phone. So the kids walked in, looked at it, and they actually wanted to go up and watch their stupid Twitch streamers, play Minecraft and yell idiot stuff over the microphone.
Star Wars mom.
Yeah.
Yeah, we got a stream bomber here for the moment. I can't see it because the camera is here, so you have to.
Hey, Star Wars mom.
Look, and then that way.
And then I have to go.
Yeah, and just say hello.
Hey.
Hey, sweet lady.
Star Wars mom.
Merry Christmas, Star Wars mom.
Cameo appearance.
All right.
All right.
Get out of here.
That's awesome.
Yeah, for me, I actually think that, I guess where I disagree with Coach is I actually think that Jod is the villain.
Oh, sorry. Maybe.
I feel he is, and I kind of like that, because originally the way we were sold on the trailer was that the pirates and Bruce are the villains, and frankly, they don't scare me. They're like an inconvenience. And it's like, okay, what if he's actually the villain? Now I am actually kind of concerned about the kids. And that's the biggest thing, I think, like even Nick, you said, I'm not scared for the kids. They don't feel like they're in danger. Now it feels like they're probably in a little bit of danger. If he, I would start wondering, was he ever a Jedi? Like, or is he like some failed Sith apprentice? Like, he's really cold, actually. He talked about throwing people out of the airlock in the first episode. He boiled people in acid this episode. He held a knife to Burns' throat.
Yeah.
I like it when Wim tried to pull out the lightsaber and be a hero, and he screwed that up. Like, I actually, I really
I
appreciate
called it. I called
You
it.
did,
He was
Nick,
going to
I
turn it
watched
on
it.
upside down. I didn't say it out loud, but literally after it happened, I told Coach, I was like, dude, I was literally just
Yeah.
thinking that. He's
I have
going
a
to turn it
question,
on.
though.
It's going to be upside down.
So he did hold Fern at knife point
He did.
with a knife to her neck.
Yes.
Only yes or no answers. Did you feel that Fern was in real danger?
Yes. Because I have this nagging feeling that one of the kids is going to die. So when he was doing that,
Yeah.
I'm like, is she the one? And then I knew in my mind, I knew a spoiler from later. I'm like, well, she don't die. But at that time, I'm like, I don't know.
I feel maybe the
what's
character
going on.
didn't want to, but I feel he's so narcissistic. He wants the gold so much. He's willing to go as far
Okay.
as he
All
needs to.
I
But he
was
doesn't
Nick,
really
I
want
didn't
to.
feel it. Like,
Didn't feel it.
Yeah.
I will give this show a 10 out of 10 if all the kids die.
No,
If Disney does that, like, wow, this is a kid show and all the kids
go Game of
died?
Thrones.
I
Go full
agree.
Game of Thrones.
Like full
I
Game of
agree.
Thrones, I will be like, man, the
give us
sack
the
on
red
Disney?
wedding, kill all them kids.
Yeah,
11
yeah,
out of 10.
Yeah, I'll be like, wow, man.
But
props.
I think, but the kids, you know,
I don't think any of them are going to die though.
they're fine. The kids, to me, the kids aren't the problem with the show. There's not really
No.
a problem with the show. It's just not hitting.
Yeah,
You know,
well, and Lee Payne,
it's Star
still-
Wars, and I'm looking for a triple or a home run, and we're getting a bunt, and we're just running out the pitch to first. That's what the show is.
Yeah.
And growing up, I'm as biased as anybody. Star Wars, Nick says it all the time. It's got we have it up on a pedestal from decades of our lives. And
you know
it's
what?
And it's going to stay there.
And it could end like the last two episodes could be complete bangers. Be like, wow, this is really good. However, I would probably only rewatch the last one or two episodes and not care about the first six.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's where it's the point. Like to me, a good show is I'm rewatching the whole season.
Breaking Bad,
Yeah.
Game of Thrones,
The Penguin. I will
Penguin.
absolutely go through that
Yeah.
series again before the next
Listen,
season comes out.
We just binged The Day of the Jackal on Peacock.
I heard that was good.
We couldn't stop watching. Star Wars
Yeah.
Mom and I could not, and it has the lead character is the lead character from Fantastic Beasts. He is the Jackal, but we could not stop watching. So two
I've
things.
rewatched
And
Firefly
Payne-
like 20 times.
Knee Pain, I still think the villain in the series is the planet. I still think Adden is actually the villain. And then second, we had a question about the budget of this show, and it's been disclosed since the last time we got together. It's 136 million. So they basically spent the same on this as they spent on the Mandalorian seasons. And I would posit that they made a better use of the money here than they have on the Mandalorian series, just from a production value perspective.
I can see your point on like the planet being the bad guy, right? Because I think we felt a little more with those droids being in control. Like he was trying to hide from the droid, and I've said that since the first episode. Like these aren't just service droids. There's something more going on.
And then his mother shut one droid down.
Oh, the way
So
the
she-
dude was at
she's-
work,
Yeah.
like
So Farah is apparently Wendell's boss, which I didn't think I knew that. And then she shut the one droid down that was like he was misbehaving, and she's like, "Shut up, forget about this." And then she looked at him, and he's like, "What are you doing?" So I mean, that I found also a little bit interesting, and where they all worked looked very Andor.
Didn't he
very
say
good.
something about hiding the plant's position? We tried to get the message out, and he was
Because
I
they
thought-
had to punch through the barrier. He was using that.
And so it
that
seems like the
finger.
adults seem to know that the planet's hiding.
Yes, they know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They know. Yeah. Oh,
So I think-
Breaking Bad. I liked Breaking Bad a lot.
yeah, it was a great
Yeah.
show.
And Better
So
Call Saul as well.
I
Yeah.
watched a show on Netflix, and my wife and mother-in-law swore to me how great this show is. Like they both watched it again with me. And I'm trying to remember the name of it. I suck at remembering names.
Was it one that
okay. All right, got it. Carry On.
Yeah, the movie was great.
Holy crap!
Yes.
It's right there. It's the modern day Die Hard,
I've never
Taron
heard of
Egerton
it.
is amazing.
minus the cussing.
Yes. Carry On.
It's the modern day Die Hard minus the cussing, and arguably
Yeah.
better.
Better than Die Hard?
Maybe.
Really? I might have to check this out.
They're of the same. They're two
Genre?
different flavors of the same
Taron
restaurant.
Egerton is
you
the
know?
is the hero, and Jason Bateman is the villain. in
Oh,
this movie.
Jason Bateman was
So good.
incredible.
I like
And
Jason
I was
Bateman.
like not wanting to watch it because I don't want to see him as a bad guy.
So
It's
good.
hard for me to picture him as a bad guy.
He was great.
He killed it.
Yes.
He was better than Hans Gruber.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
He was. The Taron Egerton was not as good as Bruce Willis, but he was great. He was great.
This
Okay?
movie is now the best movie Netflix has ever done, or it's like catapulted to the
I
top
would say so.
10. It's they've come out and
Okay.
said this is the best thing we've ever done.
I'm gonna have to
I
check
told
that
my
out.
wife, I was like, I would definitely have gone to the movie theater to see that movie.
100% agree.
And I definitely want to see a sequel. And they set it up at the end, potentially, for a sequel. Nick, I think you will love this movie.
It's called
Amazing.
Carry On.
Karen, we
Yes.
should put it on Patreon if people don't know it.
Yeah.
Star Wars Mom watched it. I watched it. I referred my friends to watch it. I told Coach about it. Amazing.
I don't even remember you telling
Amazing.
me about it. And my wife texted me like 5 or 6 days ago. She was like, hey, I'm about to watch this movie. Come watch it with me.
Yeah.
Well, I was playing Ark and didn't even see the message.
Well, you and I, we text about it. I was like, oh, you should watch Carry On. I'm a big Taron Egerton fan, by the way. He's just a funny guy. He's not funny in this movie, but I mean,
No.
it's a bit of an absurd movie, but they both killed it. Literally and figuratively.
It
they
was
both
really
killed it.
well done.
Yes. Netflix.
I'm-
Yes, Netflix.
I'm,
Everyone, it's on Netflix.
Yeah, I got it. I got it queued up.
Yep. Very, very good. All right. Well, so that kind of leads us to the next topic of conversation. What things in 2024 have we really enjoyed?
Well,
Taking a look back.
This really isn't 2024, but I am enjoying these.
Okay. All right.
Batman versus Predator 2. I've never read them. And I'm through the first 2 issues. On issue 3 right now. It's a 4-part miniseries. But yeah, I've been enjoying the story on those. Stuff outside of that this year, I enjoyed Cobra Kai, season 6, part 2. What else good came out this year? Penguin for sure, up there right at the top. What I'd have to go back. Landman, freaking awesome show. Really well done. I mean, Tyler Sheridan is propping freaking Paramount Plus up by himself. I mean, all his shows are killing it over there. Our meetup in Nashville, that's definitely a highlight, for sure. I mean, those are just some that come to me off the top of my head. I'm sure there's other ones I'm forgetting about.
We'll keep thinking about it as the rest of us are talking
Yeah.
about it. So for me, Dune 2 was the best movie I saw this year. I loved it. I can't really name a list of movies that I just loved this year. Carry On was a heck of a surprise. We just talked about it. I won't go on any more about it. It was really good. Dune Part 2, really up there for me. I don't think I saw a superhero movie this year that I was like, man.
Oh yeah, because you never saw Deadpool Wolverine, did you?
I did not.
It's good.
Yeah.
Just never got around to it. I eventually will. I'm with you, Nick. I kind of went. I took a step back and went old school, not as old school as you. I have been checked out of movies and shows, and there's so many things that I've not watched that the general public have and have enjoyed. You know, Nick finally, it took me years to watch Game of Thrones. It took me even longer to watch Breaking Bad. When I finally did, I really enjoyed them. Well, this
It'll
year,
be the same with Deep Space Nine when you finish it.
no, it wasn't hitting like that, buddy. This year in 2024, the shows that I enjoyed the most was going back a few years on Rissman's recommendation, and the two things that I enjoyed the most were Foundation and For All Mankind.
Yeah.
Those were the most enjoyable shows that I watched, and I really look forward to those shows continuing.
Mm-hmm.
So that was it for me.
Oh, my biggest one of the year. I can't believe I didn't think about this. Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. It came out February of this year. So it's been a while, but I put over 400 hours into that game. And it was my game of the year, for sure. I did get PlayStation VR 2 for the PS5 and got the Alien game. Man, I just started it. I haven't run to any aliens yet, but the VR, just the intro of it is freaking crazy. Like you're in like Hadley's Hope, like the hallways, like it's the same design. It's not actually Hadley's Hope, but it's a similar colony with the same type design. And you look around and there's like alien eggs and there's like aliens kind of like crunched up, like they're hibernating or sleeping or something. So I'm looking forward to getting into some of that.
All right. I hear you. Rissman, knee pain, either one of y'all.
It's so hard for me because I literally see a movie or two a week, every week. So I mean, I've seen like so many movies, and then I watch a lot of series content as well. So from a movie perspective, I agree with Coach. I like Dune 2 a lot. I have to say, in many ways, I think Wicked might have been, for me, kind of up there on one of the best movies I've seen this year, just because of everything that they did there, again, from a total production value and all of the rest of it. But I mean, there's been some other movies I've seen. We Live in Time and some of these other ones that affected me emotionally. I mean, they struck a nerve. And so for everyone, obviously, that's very personal, but I feel like they did a good job, evoking that. And then from a TV series perspective, I think Shogun. I mean, Shogun is one of the best things that they've done. Talk about a surprise. I think Shogun is there.
That.
Yeah, of course.
I haven't either.
Coach knows I'm a huge fan of For All Mankind and some of the rest of these, but I really like a program called Shrinking that's also on Apple TV Plus that has Harrison Ford in it. That's with Jason Segel. Very, very well done. Superman and Lois for me was something on the CW that I didn't expect to like as much as I did. Followed it through 4 seasons. It just ended, this last season. And for me, the biggest thing that James Gunn has working against him is evoking the feeling of Superman and Lois that they did in that series. Because I really thought they nailed that a lot. I think I saw someone mention Oppenheimer. I mean, there's been a lot of, I think Oppenheimer sort of cheated, right? Because it was like December of last year and it carried over. It wasn't the Barbenheimer thing. It was like end of year and into this year and all that.
Right.
But I mean, I think as far as years goes, this has been a really good year for quality content. Pretty much everywhere else but Disney Plus, right? I'm watching Landman. I liked it a lot. Tulsa King. I really enjoy
Tulsa
it.
King, yeah.
Taylor Sheridan has a very particular style that they continue to, I think, tweak and use on Paramount Plus without it feeling like recycled. Even though I'm like, all right, Landman is not quite Tulsa King, but it kind of is, but it really isn't. So I'm still enjoying the way, the characters interact.
Lioness. Did you watch Lioness?
Lioness I like a lot. Silo is great. So we have a
I
lot
like
of
Silo.
yeah, in my opinion, we have a lot of great streaming content that's out there that I consider it to be very premium.
Yeah.
It's just not anything Disney's putting out.
Oh, that's true. Now there's two that we didn't mention, Nick, either one of us. And I think there's a reason that we didn't mention the first one, House of the Dragon.
Oh yeah,
It was really good. I agree with Ristman. It's a premium show, but I don't feel it's great. It's not something that I'm like, it's not even close to the original Game of Thrones series.
Yeah, no.
But it is
I
really
agree.
good, okay? It is really good. I enjoy it, and it's one of those shows where it comes out today, I want to watch it today.
Yeah, it was more of a slow burn of a season.
The second season, I thought it just didn't do it for me. And then they left a couple episodes off. Whatever they did or didn't do, I just felt very unfulfilled by the second season of House of the Dragon, and it disappointed me.
Well, the one thing that we didn't mention, and I feel that it achieved greatness, like seriously, and I couldn't have been more wrong from the get-go, which is X-Men 97.
Oh, was that this year?
It was. Yeah.
Golly, that was this year.
And
Yeah,
that one is worth mentioning.
yeah, for sure. Yeah, X-Men
Like
97.
that might be one of the best of the decade before it's over.
Yeah, it was really good.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it suffers the same problem as most other Disney Plus shows. Not very many people watched it. But it was good. I thought it was going to be a woke disaster train wreck, and me and Coach were ready to trash all over it.
We didn't think it. We just knew it,
Yeah.
and we were wrong.
Yeah.
I was gonna say Transformers 1 here for me. This is the first movie. This is the first movie, and I don't know how long that I went to watch more than once.
Yeah.
I can't remember the last time
I need to watch that still.
Oh, bro, we need to put it up on Patreon.
It's on Patreon. I got it on
was
Patreon. I just haven't watched it yet.
You need to watch it. You need to watch it on your television.
Yeah. I will. I have it. I haven't watched it yet, but I'll probably do that tonight. I'll probably watch Transformers 1, and I got Carry On ready to roll.
Well,
so,
me Payne, what was it about Transformers 1 for you that got you? I'm a huge Transformers sucker, so I
love seeing I always appreciate like origin stories, even though I know sometimes they can really screw up, and I felt they did a really good job. I just thought everything looked really good. I really got into the characters. Megatron becoming evil, I thought they actually developed that character. The pacing was right. And I kind of felt that when when he became Optimus Prime, like he comes shooting out, a lot of shows lately, I haven't really felt anything. And that's one of the moments I feel this, I'm genuinely excited. And I was just, I don't know, I really enjoyed it. I had nothing against it going into it. I was really just kind of 50-50, right? I mean, let's go in. It was just a weekend night movie. There's nothing else in the theater. We went and watched it. And I came out holy hell, that was a great time. And not just as a fan of Transformers, cinema. I just thought it was good. Even though I kind of knew who the bad guy was in some ways already. Right. That part's a little bit predictable, but overall,
and
I think
not
it just
Megatron,
worked out.
by the way.
No.
It wasn't Megatron.
Yeah.
And I like how when I can't remember the original Prime's name, the Mega whatever, and so a little bit kind of okay, he's going to tie into this somehow. He kind of figured it out, but I still liked how they did it. I don't know. I didn't know what to expect, and I enjoyed it.
I am not a fan of a franchise retroactively giving an origin story for a bad guy when they were good before they turned evil.
Mm-hmm.
That being said, we started out as the Star Wars channel. That's what the entire prequels are about.
Yeah.
Because most
That's
stories
what they
don't
did
do
with,
it.
Yeah, that's what they did with Megatron. They
Yeah.
did it with Deadgum. What the witch in Sleeping Beauty? What is her name?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Maleficent.
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 Yeah.
Maleficent.
Yeah.
That one right there. Movie was fine.
Cruella. Cruella.
I'm like,
DeVille,
yeah,
Cruella.
exactly. That's
Yeah.
stupid. That's
Yeah.
just stupid right there.
Hmm.
Let them just be bad. You don't have to go back in time and tell me and show me and try to almost humanize or make them more relatable. They're evil. They're bad. Let them be bad. Okay? All that being said, it didn't bother me at all with Transformers 1.
No.
Well, but they
That
did
is
a great job.
Megatron. He was not bad. He was. By the way, it's a non-canonical Transformers story.
Yeah.
It's not part of the lore, but I really did enjoy it.
Well, and what they did with Sentinel Prime, right, was very lore specific, right? You know, Sentinel Prime was doing this thing. I'm thinking to myself, I had to go back at the cobwebs. I had to shake. I'm like, Sentinel Prime. I'm like, okay, wait, this is not going to work out. And it didn't. I'm like, okay, somebody knows their stuff,
Yeah.
right? And then when Optimus became Optimus, and then when Megatron became Megatron for the reasons that they did, I think I called you afterwards, Coach, because you and I were both like, this is going to be crap. They
Yep.
didn't use the voice actors. This is going to be stupid.
Peter
And I
Cullen's
called-
not in it. He's not Optimus.
Oh.
There's no reason that he couldn't be,
Yeah.
especially once he goes from not Alpha Trion, Orion Pax to Optimus.
Yeah.
Do you think it would have made the movie better if he was voicing Optimus the whole time?
I
No.
think it would have been respectful. But for me,
Yeah.
I called Coach and I was like, I can't believe how good it
So-
was.
So he wasn't Optimus until the last 10% of the movie, Nick.
Correct. Like the last, literally, like
If,
the
if
last.
that had
15
been
minutes.
Cullen, I would have been all for it.
Mhm.
However,
They made it a good enough movie where you kind of forgave it. At least me.
I agree.
I was
agree.
like, would have preferred it, but I'm not going to throw tomatoes at the screen.
And I didn't think I could do that, Knee-Pain, before as I
Yeah.
was going to see it. I
Same.
didn't think there was any way I could forgive them for that.
I sat there in
and I
the
did.
movie for like the first 30 minutes, just like, and then all of a sudden it was like, holy crap, I'm really enjoying this.
Yeah.
And they really captured the spirit of the original. There was no humans in it. I was like, okay, this is a Transformers movie.
Totally.
Yeah, you guys aren't gonna know anything, but some people in the chat probably will. But they did something similar with the main villain of Sephiroth in Final Fantasy VII. But it made sense to kind of give his backstory a little bit because they were always referred to him as the great war hero in the game. And so you had to go. You went back and got some of the backstory on why and how he fell and basically became so evil, and basically was trying to destroy the planet. So they did it very good in that game too, but I agree with what Coach was saying. I'm not really a big fan of that, but sometimes every once in a while you'll get somebody who will actually do that type of storyline right.
I agree.
And
So
I don't know if you all saw either the Bike Riders. I enjoyed that movie very much.
Yeah.
Also, partly because I really like old school photojournalism. Those journalists that would embed themselves with various groups. Back in the 60s and 70s and the old film photography. And I actually knew that particular photographer's work, and they actually kind of recreated. They used his photos to kind of recreate the reference for some of the shots in the film. So if he actually knew the original work, you could see some of that throwback in the cinematography for that movie. And so that I enjoyed. And Twisters is one I went in with very low expectations. And I won't say it's a great movie, but it managed to stand on its own.
I thought
Well
so
enough.
too. I saw it. I thought it was a decent enough of a movie.
Yeah.
I didn't get done watching it like, God, that was trash. The
It
original's
didn't end
better.
It didn't end up being a rehash of the first Twister,
Yeah,
which I didn't
yeah.
like the first Twister really that much. So I was like, I
Yeah.
don't want to see a rehash, but it wasn't a rehash. So I'm like, okay.
No, to me, it's a good date movie.
Yeah.
I wouldn't see it again.
I
It's a good
think
date movie.
Beetlejuice 2 I would put probably in the same category of movies that I saw this year that I didn't expect to like as much as I did, because I thought Beetlejuice 2 did a pretty good job.
I enjoyed Reagan.
I
I
didn't see
hadn't
it.
watched it yet,
I-
but I want to.
Didn't see it.
I have not
enjoy-
seen that yet, but I heard it was really good.
I really did
Streaming now
enjoy it.
someplace. Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed Reagan as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm trying to think what else came out.
Someone's asking about Civil War from 824. Who saw Civil War? Anyone?
I did.
Alex Garland? Didn't see it?
I did not see it.
I saw
What?
it.
You saw it? What'd you think?
Kind of mixed. I do like things about it. It's kind of a weird take. It felt like it was, I don't know, like it's trying to be political without being political at the same time.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't mind it. It wasn't my favorite A24 film, like Iron Claw. Like I love Iron Claw. That movie made me
Oh,
cry at
that's
the
so
end.
good. And that's streaming now as well. Iron Claw was
I
really
bought it.
good.
I bought it. I love it.
Yes.
Excellent movie. So it wasn't one of my favorite A24 films.
Yeah, Civil War for me, it wasn't. There wasn't enough war, right? You know what I mean? It was a thing. It
You
was,
saw it in
ended
the
up being a-
distance.
It ended up being a thinking movie.
Yeah.
more than
Yeah.
what I thought.
And that's why I didn't go see it, because when you look at the poster and you see like the Apache helicopters and all this, you're like, oh man, it's gonna be like Civil War with military, all this stuff. And then I heard it wasn't that at all, and I was like, yeah, I think I'll pass. I like watching, shit get blown up on screen, a lot of military stuff. So
I mean,
and
some
when I
stuff
heard
did
that it
get-
wasn't,
some
yeah,
stuff did get blown up. It just wasn't a lot of stuff, right?
yeah.
Guys,
What is Coach opening? Coach opening a present.
I just received a present for Christmas, and I cannot believe this.
Okay, let's see it.
Oh,
I'm about to show you. Debbie sent me a present.
Oh yeah, Debbie sent me some popcorn bucket for my niece and a nice card and stuff.
Oh, that's awesome. So, oh, you guys. So, here we go. I got 1984 original Soundwave.
Oh come
With
on! I
Buzzsaw.
still,
Ah,
I still want it.
I
now when you see
am-
Nick go off camera, and about 15
Beautiful.
minutes later, he comes busting in the back door at Coach's house.
got
Yeah.
the instructions that go with it.
yeah, I've been hunting all over the place for that thing.
It is complete.
I found some online, Nick, but I
Got
just,
the
I'm
third
not
additional
paying
No.
full
projectile
price.
missile.
yeah.
I don't
His
even
stickers
know.
even look beautiful. Wow.
Oh yeah, I am blown away by this, Debbie.
Someone put new stickers on that. Someone put
I
new stickers
was
on
literally like, this is crazy.
I
I
feel
was
12 years old
literally
again, looking
looking
at
at Soundwave figures because that's one of the next 3 Transformers I want to put in my case.
that. Yeah.
Mhm.
I cannot believe that I got one of the coolest Transformers ever made
Yeah.
right here at Christmas. And she also sent, I haven't opened this yet.
I'm gonna buy the Lego Soundwave. Lego is making a Soundwave next year, so
Are
that's
they?
where I'm gonna get my Soundwave. Yeah.
With the tapes and everything.
I don't know if the tapes are coming, but I assume so. But they're,
Is it
they're making
like a
Soundwave.
G1 sound wave?
Yeah.
Like original? Oh,
Yeah.
wow,
Guys.
okay.
This is incredible.
Oh no.
She sent me both the tapes,
Oh no! There they are.
Oh,
Buzzsaw,
yeah.
or I'm sorry, Ratbat and Frenzy right here.
Those are the original with Toys R Us stickers.
These
on
are the originals from
Yes.
1984 and 85.
them. Yes.
Yeah.
They have been opened. They're taped shut.
Yes.
but they're mint in box.
Oh,
This is incredible. I
Oh my
mean,
gosh.
I feel like I'm 5 again. Like this
Are you
is-
are you sure she didn't mean to send me that?
oh, me? Does she have my address? Does she not have my address?
I
Thanks.
cannot believe
Those cards are
they
in
are
perfect condition.
beautiful. Look, when I first opened it up, I should have known. Look, I don't want to be like, oh, it's Debbie. She's going to send me something fantastic. She always does. She always does. But when I first opened the box, I thought to myself, okay, I'm looking at Soundwave, and I can tell he's 1984
Yeah.
immediately. This is not a reissue.
No.
I could tell this was the authentic real deal from 1984. Okay. But I saw these wrapped up in clear plastic, and I thought, she got me the reissue tapes.
Yeah.
That's awesome. That's awesome. She got me the
I
reissue
thought they were
tapes.
reissued too.
And then I looked at him and go, hold up. That ain't no reissue.
Yeah.
That's the real deal. So I am blown away. Debbie, thank you. We
Wow.
love you.
She's not even in chat, is she?
She was, and I
messaged
think she
her-
left.
I messaged her and told her that I was opening the presents.
Uh,
She said open them whenever I wanted to. I said I'm going to do it on the live stream. I actually wanted to open them yesterday, and my wife said you told her you would open it on the live stream. So
Wow.
Coach,
Yep.
did you ever have an EBN store a make Autobots great again? Sure.
we no longer have or speak of a DVN store.
Yeah. No Moss merch store. No Moss.
It has
no
been
Moss
it has
merch
been
store.
it has been deleted
Oh.
for the third time. So Nick's got some things cooking.
yeah, I'm gonna get with culture, but the thing is, we're not gonna have like the shirts Coach did. It's literally just gonna be Echo Base Network. merch.
That's cool. Yeah, that's all right. Yep. Yep. Make Autobots great again. That would be a hit though. But it's gonna feel. I love it when I get something to put in the case. You know what I mean? Like, yes, this will display right here, and I love it. I'm proud of that. That doesn't happen very much. You know, I've just built this case this year. That's one of the things that I enjoyed the most, and filling it up with the G.I. Joe collection I bought was a lot of fun for me. But I'm slowly creeping towards Transformers now. I have Superion, Soundwave, and Jazz.
Yeah.
That's gotten me started, and I will continue. The original Bumblebee is a must. Optimus Prime is a must. Megatron is a must. Devastator is a must.
Mm-hmm.
And some of the Autobots like Prowl, Wheeljack, you know. Anyways, amazing. All right.
So good. So good.
I just want to get up and go put it in the case now.
No. You better get a Starscream too, by the way. Starscream.
I
Yeah.
got Starscream.
Yeah.
I got
Me
him
too.
at the other con me and Coach went to.
Speaking of Starscream, and not to gush more on Transformers 1, but I thought Steve Buscemi as Starscream also killed it. And I was very iffy about it when I found out that Steve Buscemi was going to be voicing Starscream. I'm like, yeah, he did it. He got it. He got it right. So
There's gonna be a lot of people at the Huntsville Comic and Pop Culture Expo
There are.
that Coach sent me today. Zachary Levi, Neil Ross, Elizabeth Berkley from Saved by the Bell and Showgirls is gonna be there.
gosh.
Yeah, I should get my picture made with her.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that's in Huntsville at the end of April, and then me and Coach are gonna be hanging out with the Game Chasers at the end of February in Huntsville.
Oh wow, great.
Yeah. So yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff going on in Huntsville this next year. Early,
we
early
got
this next year.
Sunstreaker in the house, which Sunstreaker is another must. I almost bought a Sunstreaker a few minutes ago with Nick.
Mhm.
I bought a Devastator from an absolute villain, shady guy under the table purchase.
Oh,
Me.
wow.
Yeah. What's up, Loki? Good to see you, brother.
What's up,
Yeah.
Logie?
But Sunstreaker, that's another great figure. Um, I had Skywarp. I had Prowl. I used to have the original Bumblebee. Yep. Yep. Very, very cool. I could send you a Debbie Does Dallas tape
Oh,
for your case.
nope.
Oh, boy.
I'm sure the wife would let you put that in there.
As long as it stays in the case.
Hey, if it's first run VHS, it's probably worth some money.
Yeah,
Probably.
ain't that the truth?
Yeah. Well, guys, anything y'all want to, anything you're looking forward to 2025, as we start winding this down.
Oh, 2020.
Well, my favorite thing, Star Wars wise, that I'm looking forward to in 2025 is Andor Season 2. I
Yep.
can't wait for April to come. Really, really looking
So would you
forward
say
to
that
that.
you're looking forward to that more than anything else?
As far as what's coming on TV,
Anything?
probably.
Okay.
Yeah, totally. Or
I
streaming.
don't know
We don't
what
call
I'm
it
looking
TV
forward
anymore,
to
streaming.
the most. Like I have no idea.
I don't either because there's not really anything. Honestly, the thing I'm looking forward to the most is hearing Final Fantasy VII Remake Series Part 3 news next
What
year.
about the Alien show that's coming out, Nick?
Oh, Alien Earth. They are they
Okay.
are doing practical effects, which is awesome. But the thing is, I'm just Aliens and Predator, the state they're in. It's like like certain parts of it, you'll be like, okay, that was cool, but all in all, by the time you get done, you're like, yeah.
Yeah.
And it's taking place on Earth, and I'm just and also the new Predator movie is coming with the CGI Predator faces, which I'm not a fan of that they're doing that at all.
Yeah. What about
so-
Karate Kid Legends?
So yeah, Karate Kid Legends, the trailer, I hated that Jackie Chan Karate Kid movie with Will Smith's son. I thought it was hot garbage. I was like, this does not have the same feel and enjoyability as the original Karate Kid movie. And so I did not like it. So when I heard that they were doing this merger, because originally when Cobra Kai came out, they're like, this is two different universes. They're not in the same universe. And now here we are merging the two. And Jackie Chan is coming in. And when I heard this, I was like, no. But when I saw the trailer and saw Ralph Macchio in his role and Jackie, because I'm a fan of Jackie Chan. I like him. I just hated that Karate Kid movie. And when I saw them together and kind of saw the trailer, I was like, okay, this could be
It could be worthwhile.
but it could also be it's just after from seeing the trailer, it got my attention enough to where I'm gonna check it out. I'm like, okay, this actually looks like something that's worth checking out. I have no idea if it's gonna be good or not, but the trailer got me into the point to where I'm like, okay, I'm gonna check it out. Because before I saw the trailer, I had no interest in seeing this movie at all. So,
well, the one thing that I'm looking forward to, I don't know if it's going to be good, and I don't have a whole lot of confidence, but I'm looking forward to finding out, is Tron Ares.
oh God, see, that's another one where I'm just like, oh, they're gonna just kill this series with this Tron Ares movie, and so I'm very nervous about that. I hope it's good though. Because I love Tron. Such a cool.
And should we say
universe.
Superman? Should we say James Gunn's Superman? Are we
So that
excited
is
about
that
it or not?
that's gonna be huge because if they don't get this Superman movie right, and if it's not a hit, man, that the new DC universe is dead already.
Would you rather see Tron Ares be great or Superman be great? It's your choice.
Honestly, Superman.
For me, Tron Ares.
Me
Tron
too.
Ares' wins on that one. Yeah.
Me too.
Tron.
Just because Superman in the DCU has a whole lot further it can go.
Yeah.
If Tron Ares is great, all right, that's a great movie, but are they really going to continue it? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, there's all different things and directions I could go in with the new DCU, with Batman, Superman,
Sure.
everybody
I'm
else.
just a bigger fan of Tron than I am DC.
Yeah, I would probably say I am as well. But I think the importance of the Superman movie is definitely above.
Well,
the
I agree with
importance
that.
of
But yeah, I mean,
the Tron
if
movie.
if that's why you want to pick Superman, that I mean, it's definitely more important
yeah,
for DC because you're killing a wide-reaching
yeah,
franchise. Now Tron is just a singular entry.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Now, if they give if it's an egg, Tron could be finished, and we never get Tron again, ever.
And I think that's what it's going to be. I think this movie
maybe.
is going to be a disaster, and we won't ever get another one again because they don't have the. I wish they would have just continued the storyline of the second one, and just continued that story.
Me too.
But they're not, and that has me kind of pissed off and worried about the movie at the same time.
Yeah.
Well, and I think they're releasing the next Jurassic Park
Yeah,
/ World
Jurassic
movie
World.
in July also.
Yeah,
right?
that's coming
So they
out.
he has some competition. I don't think it's going to be a layup.
Yeah.
Those Jurassic Park movies are played out for me, man.
Well, I get you, but some would argue that the Superman franchise is played out now as well, right? Especially with the track record that I would argue that the Jurassic Park / World has a better track record than the DC does.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
it hasn't failed as
yeah.
hard. It
Yeah,
just hasn't-
definitely.
So yeah, I mean, so he has some. It's not going to be a layup. He has competition.
yeah.
Yeah, he
Competition.
definitely does.
Very
I'm
good.
not. There's nothing really standing out for me. I mean,
I hear you're looking forward to Snow White.
Oh,
actually, what I'm looking forward to is all the YouTube videos about Snow White.
Yeah,
Oh,
the
that I'm looking
YouTube,
forward to.
the YouTube videos are gonna be amazing.
Awesome. Yeah, and all the blaming of the
awesome
fans.
sauce on the videos.
I am
Blaming of the fans. Yep.
I'm a little bit mixed. So I loved original How to Train Your Dragon. I don't see the point of a live action remake because I don't like it when they remake animated and live action. You lose the character of the
and
characters
it's
to me.
It can
And
live action.
part of what made that movie great, the original, was the story. We already know how, if they follow the same storyline, we already know how it's going to play out. I don't think they plan to change the story, but it's like, here's the thing. You change the story, I might not like it. Or if you follow the original story, then I'm going to be bored because I already know what happens. I already knew the development. So, and lastly, do you know that they're remaking Naked Gun?
Yep.
yes,
Oh,
it's coming out
yeah.
next year. Yeah.
With the modern day, everyone offended. I don't know. I miss the old 80s comedy because it didn't care.
Yes, yeah,
It was
exactly.
like, oh man. So I don't know. I'm really not so far there's not a lot jumping out at me that's just kind of like, oh yeah. I think it may be like some lesser known movies that come out.
And we forgot about Mission Impossible. The Mission Impossible is also coming out.
So I'm
next-
actually
Apparently
looking
there's
forward to that one.
Yeah.
This is the end, I think.
I think so
yeah.
too.
R&B thinks that Tom Cruise's character will die. But look, I've enjoyed the entire series.
Yeah. Well, I'm a Mission Impossible fan from the Peter Graves day,
Yeah.
right? I mean, from the series. You guys probably watched the series
Yeah.
on TV too, right? So yeah, I'm hugely invested.
Yep.
I didn't think the last one was that great. I mean, it was fine.
Right.
So I hope they go out with the bang.
Yeah, I'll tell you another one that's going to make for good YouTube videos. Captain America: Brave New World with Falcon as Captain America. It's been
Yeah.
reshot 100 different times.
Yeah.
So
And
that
there's
one.
There's
that
a
one's-
Zootopia sequel coming out. Sorry, I'm just like, who needs a Zootopia sequel? Come on.
I don't know. Mortal Kombat 2.
Entertainment is saved, guys.
Yeah.
Mortal Kombat 2 is coming out.
The remake was very forgettable.
Yeah.
Like it doesn't even touch the original one. But I will tell you, I am remembering that through my nostalgia lens. If you actually go back for me, it's a hard rewatch. The original Mortal Kombat from 93, 94.
And the sequels were worse.
Oh
The
God,
sequels were horrible then.
yeah. It was some of the worst movies I've ever seen in my life.
We paid for a ticket for Annihilation.
Yeah, but it was at the Dollar Theater.
I just
That's
remember
true.
28 years later, that I'm looking
That's
forward
coming
to.
out.
Yes.
Yeah, Predator Badlands is also coming out.
I'm just going to watch what Nick and Risman tell me to.
So Mission Impossible and Karate Kid are up against each other. One releases May 23rd. One releases May 30th. So
Mission Impossible
that's kind of tough.
is going to take it.
I think so.
I think so, probably.
Oh yeah, Fantastic Four is July 25th. Superman is July 11th. So you even have Jurassic World Rebirth is the 2nd. So you have a July that's stacked with competition. I think James Gunn is in trouble. Right? He needs to hit a grand slam.
Yeah.
Right? Because I think a lot of people are saying that the Fantastic Four movie could finally be, because remember, we got Thunderbolts coming out next year too. Not only do we have Captain America,
Thunderbolts.
Brave New World, but we got Thunderbolts too.
Yeah.
And then we've got Fantastic Four. So I mean, if James Gunn's not caring, he needs to move it out of July, in my opinion. I don't know. Naked Gun is in August. So Freakier Friday, another Freaky Friday. Really? Do we need more?
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
Let's just remake everything. Voltron.
Yeah, game-wise, Assassin's Creed Shadows is coming out in February, which is going to be a disaster and make for really excellent YouTube content. Ubisoft is getting destroyed out there.
The Minecraft movie. That'll be some great YouTube
Oh,
content.
Oh, yeah. Yep.
The coach has already got one transformed. I hate you. I hate you. Yeah, so I mean, we got again, I think everyone who said, we're not getting any more movies, the movies are done, the content's slowing down. I don't know. It feels like we've got a lot coming in 2025. It really does. Really does. Maybe not on Disney, but a lot of other places we seem to have a lot of things.
We will be here to give our thoughts and opinions, whether they are agreeable or not, but you are agreeable. So we appreciate all 208 of you for being here tonight and watching this. Apologies that we were not able to stream on Tuesday, but it was Christmas Eve.
I was ready to roll too on Tuesday. And Coach
I could have done it.
I can't do it.
I could do it.
Well, Coach said that. He was like, "You want to still do it with Risman?" And I was like, "Dude, I'm gonna end up saying the same crap I always say about the Skeleton Crew." And he probably doesn't want to listen to me take a giant turd in a cereal about Skeleton Crew. So that's not really going to be enjoyable for him. So we'll push it off until Thursday. Plus, I can leave earlier and go to my parents' house.
There you go.
Go hang out.
Can't do Naked Gun without OJ.
Well, he's dead, so I guess I could see G.
No, I'm with Knee Pain on. There is a certain, whether it's Airplane or Naked Gun or Blazing Saddles, or we can go down the list of things that they would never make today, not because they couldn't, but because people's skin is too thin now to accommodate what was comedic then is, and maybe this is changing. There is a lot of change going on now over the next year, and so maybe we'll have a different opinion about this, in a month or two, right? But at this moment, comedy can't be funny like it used to be, and so if you're going to give me a watered down, politically correct, really weird, silly-ish Naked Gun, just don't do it. Just don't make it.
I agree.
Don't give it to me. I don't want it.
Some things don't need to be remade. Just leave them what they are.
Yeah. You can't have Leslie Nielsen. You can't have OJ. You can't have any of the original.
I'll tell you, the day Disney messes up and says we're gonna remake the original trilogy and reboot Star Wars, that's gonna make for some great Star Wars content.
Oh golly, man, the internet's gonna break with all the freaking roast content everybody will be doing on that freaking train wreck.
Yeah.
like we'll get another 10,000 subscribers, and in a matter of a couple weeks with that content.
Agreed. I agree. All right, everybody. Well, look, we're gonna wrap it up there. Anything you guys want to say on the exit here? Thank everybody for being here. 213.
Yep. Hope everybody
Please
had
give us a
great
like.
Christmas.
Before y'all hit the exit, we appreciate that very much. Everybody have a great holiday season. New Year's coming up. Stay safe. Enjoy that. Spend time with your family and loved ones.
And we'll be back not on Tuesday. We'll be back on Thursday.
Yes.
Yeah, EBN Cast does officially return tomorrow. I am going to be working, so and I will be here, and I'm not sick, and I don't have any plans or anything going on. So
It's gonna be in a work call.
We do.
I do the show before I log into work, so work can't interfere. So
we do have member chats and super chats. I'm sorry, I forgot.
Oh
about
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
Greg E. God bless everyone. Disney is the swamp. Rip Star Wars.
Yes.
I believe we all agree with that.
Yep.
Well, kind of. I'm with you. Sosa Potence 300 message. Where Moff? I don't see you on EX. On X.
I am on X. Look for me
else?
as on X. I'm Rister, Risster on X.
There you go. Sonic 3 was possibly the GOAT of 2024. Just look for the guy giving everything a 1 out of 10 on X.
Oh, you'll find Nick then. You'll find
Rick.
Yeah, you'll find my personal account.
But thank you, brother. Appreciate that $5 super chat very much. Shadow Shark Dragon, what's going on? Been with us for 11 months. Hope you guys had a wonderful Christmas. While I've been sort of enjoying the Skeleton Crew, despite the bad writing, though we knew it was coming, the betrayal. Still development issue this show has, to be honest. Well, glad that you're enjoying it. A lot of people are. Well, not a lot of people.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people aren't watching it at all. But there are many people enjoying that. So
yeah, it's not getting trashed on viewer rating.
I believe we just saw Rob Pearson in chat. Was that Rob Pearson?
Yeah,
What's up, Rob?
Yeah.
Man,
Rob in the house.
It's early in the morning.
Yeah.
So good to see
Our
you,
buddy
Rob.
from across the pond.
Yes, sir. Great to see you. Let's see. We also have Donna Hergenrether gifted 10 Echo Base Network memberships. She did that 40 minutes ago. I'm just now getting to these. Guys, I am so sorry.
I should have reminded you.
Donna, you are the GOAT. We love you. You're the best. Thank you for that. And welcome to all 10 new members, courtesy of Donna. Please give her a thank you.
There goes Nick.
Speaking of people who gift memberships and send us presents and things like that, Jedi Master Lawrence is the GOAT. Superman documentary.
Haven't seen it yet. Super/Man, the Christopher Reeve story.
That was good.
Find it now on.
So you already saw it.
I haven't seen it yet.
What did you see it on?
Shoot, good question. I have a few services.
I think it's Max or Paramount. Okay. I think it's Max. I'm pretty sure it's Max.
Yeah. Nick, did you notice that I went into Max and I made your picture Oscar the Grouch?
I have not paid attention.
Yeah, you're now Oscar the Grouch.
Oh.
I'm Ernie.
Coach has my Max login and stuff, and he'll randomly change.
Yeah,
he'll randomly change the profile pictures.
Yeah, I haven't watched it yet, but find Super/Man, the Christopher Reeves story on Max.
Awesome. Check that out for sure. Dan Crane, member for 34 months. Hail and Happy New Year. So thank you, Dan, and welcome, or thank you for that, and have a great Happy New Year as well. And then parody account, Acolyte will return. $2 super chat. 2025, the Acolyte will return. Hashtag Acolyte. No.
Not happening.
No,
they even came out and
you know
said
what?
Why it's not going to return.
I wish it did.
No.
I wish it. I would love another.
I would
season.
have so much fun with a season 2 of that shit show.
That was the highlight of the year.
Yeah.
Listen, they had Darth Plagueis' family in a mud bath in the last episode of Skeleton Crew. That was enough. They had his extended family there. That was good.
That's the most attention Disney Star Wars has gotten since The Rise of Skywalker.
Just awful.
And
or
the attention was not good. Yeah.
Yeah,
The attention wasn't good
no,
at
was not
all.
good at all.
We made a hate video on their stupidity, and it would have 200,000 views. And I'm like, we're back. We're back.
Yeah.
We've been losing subs ever since, but it's all
Yeah.
good. It's all good.
Poor Avenger is still here. Good to see you, Avenger. Happy New Year. Still looking for that popcorn bucket. I don't know.
So Venger, I actually, when I went to the theater the other day, I tried getting you one, but they did not have them at that theater. I don't know which theaters have them.
I'll if it's an AMC thing, I think I'm going to see Nosferatu just before New Year's.
I think it might be Regal only.
Is it Regal only? Oh, I only go to AMC. So
yeah, see, AMC's the only ones I go to. Which means I'd have to find a Regal that, which I think there's one in Bessemer. I don't know.
And
Venture,
Debbie works at Cinemark, right? Or she works at Regal?
No, I think she works. No, yeah, I think it is a Cinemark.
Yeah, I think she works at Cinemark.
Yeah,
so
I'm not sure.
We're trying, Venger. We'll see.
Yeah. I did not forget about that. I did not forget about you, Venger.
All right, guys. Well, that's going to clear it for us.
Oh,
that's going.
Nick's got something to open.
Okay.
Yeah. So this was sent.
Oops.
Hey,
everybody!
Oh,
this was sent to me by Power Sabers. This is going to be a giveaway, but this is one of their lightsabers. And before I even show you guys this is not a high-end lightsaber. This is a kid's toy. So if you guys have kids, this is not like one of those super cool like theory sabers.
So this probably is not a video that you're making on their behalf.
I'm gonna cut this and use this. Yeah.
We'll use it later. Don't use it now. I mean,
yeah, they said review
nice
it, and so I'm being honest. This is my honest review of it.
They probably do make the
won't be sending us another one.
Yeah,
they make the theory sabers.
Well, I mean, I'm just telling you guys heads up, like what it is. It's not a negative about it. It's just this is what it is. And you'll understand when you see it. So. They sent it in a super cool box. Presentation, A for presentation. But the cloth is green. Of course, with my green screen, you can't really see it. But you can see that the lightsaber is a plastic toy.
Mm-hmm.
You know, this is not like I said, this is not like N sabers that sent me and Coach sabers or theory sabers or all those other high-end ones that are like real metal hilts and all this. But the cool thing about the saber is it is it's the dark saber.
You can almost see it.
This is the dark saber. Here, let me turn off my green
looks
screen.
like the Gotham City.
You can almost see it.
Yeah. Hang on. Let's see. Camera.
Does it blow bubbles?
Virtual background.
Does it blow bubbles?
Nick's doing all these.
There we go.
Nick's doing all these deals
it does look
I don't
like
even know about.
Saber.
Yeah. So, well, you don't ever read the emails.
No.
If you read the emails, you could get all this stuff and then give it away.
I'm good.
So it does auto go up and down.
Does it do it faster?
And it does make sounds when you hit it.
Like, oh.
Yeah. Well, now I can't use this.
You can't use this.
But
hey, it's a good saber. It's a good saber for me to poop on.
Yeah. So it is Power Sabers. So if you guys have kids and you guys think that they would like it, it's cool. It's a cool kids toy. Like I said, the box and the presentation in it is, I mean, this is, a real, wood box with leather straps. So the presentation on it's they did really well, but again, it's a plastic kid, it's like something you'd find in Walmart or something. It's not high end. But the fact that it does, automatically coming out. I'll give it to you guys one more time.
Please don't ever give it to me again, Nick.
Let me give it to you one more time, Riffman. Here, hang on.
Hey, hold on.
Oh no! You can definitely
Hashtag me too. Hashtag me too.
That's what
The stream just got demonetized.
That's what happens with the Princess Leia bikini scene.
Yeah.
That's what happens when we get old. I mean, it takes a minute to extend, Coach. It takes a minute.
It happens slowly. Oh my God.
Power sabers. Go out and get you one.
Oh.
Hey, Nick, are you gonna drop your OnlyFans in the chat?
Yeah, I am, and I'm gonna use that lightsaber.
Oh my goodness. All right, guys, that's gonna do it for us. Thank you all for being here. That got really weird at the end. That happens. So we are Echo Base Network. See you guys next week. Thanks for being here, guys.
Take care. All. Happy New Year.
Sir,
What?
are we being too literal?
No, you fool. We're following orders. We were told to comb the desert, so we're combing it.
Found anything yet? Nothing yet, sir. How about you? Not a thing, sir. What about you guys? We ain't found shit.
Coach and Nick from Echo Base Network, thank you so much for being here with us tonight at Echo Base TV, where community happens. Disgusting. You know Nick had bad thoughts the first time he used it.
You know.